Good morning, happy Monday, and welcome to the first week of November. I thought I would share a quick video about something I've been doing since May, right in the middle of COVID, and something I've been doing quite religiously every week to help me set up for a really great week. And the reason I started was because I was really feeling that I was falling behind on some of the things that I really wanted to accomplish. I wasn't eating properly, I wasn't exercising, I'd fallen off the meditation bandwagon, and I needed some way to hold myself accountable to the things that are important to me. So what I started, and it's very simple, and hopefully this helps you out a little bit, take what you want from it. But what I did is I just took a sheet of paper. Essentially, I had these mouse pad, little sheets of paper like this, that I just had sitting around. And so I thought I would utilize them. And hopefully you can see, but what I did is I just went across the top here and put in the days of the week. And then on the side, I just put in all the things that are important to me that I wanted to accomplish and sort of set up a bit of a grid system here. And then on the right-hand side, I just did a bit of a to-do list of what was important to me to do that particular week so that I could look at it and make sure that I was doing those things. And I just kind of pinned it up to the side of my computer here that I can see every day. And then every day I go on and I just check off the things that I did on my list. And I find that that works really well. I do like checking things off, and it does hold myself accountable to doing the things that are important to me. The other piece that I find very powerful is that every Monday I spend 15 to 30 minutes reviewing the week prior. So what I do is I take my sheet and I take a look at what I've done and how many boxes I've checked off. And then on the back of the page, I've just written out 3 columns. So again, this is really easy. It's super old school. It's nothing fancy. You can draw, you can just do little bullet points, whatever works for you. But I separated it out into 3 different columns. The first column is what went well. So I reflect on what went well that week, and I just jot down the things that I accomplished, any successes or things that I think went really well. The second column is where were the gaps? So what didn't go so well? What didn't I accomplish? Or just other things that I think I could have worked on a little bit better that week. And then the third column is what I'm grateful for. So I go back and reflect on the things that I'm grateful for that happened that week. So again, very powerful. It just takes a couple of minutes every Monday, and then I plan out the week prior and again, do the little grid of things that are important to me and check things off and just jot down a few things that I want to work on that week. I find that these little micro actions, these little micro to-do lists are very helpful in reaching quarterly goals and reaching yearly goals and ultimately reaching our bigger life goals. If we can plan out every week a little bit and do some reflection and really think about what's important to us and have some accountability to ourselves, I really believe that all these little action steps will lead to big results in the end. And I've really noticed that. I do quarterly planning as well. I'm happy to share that in another video or a different blog as well, how I do that, but that's been super helpful. But definitely the weekly planning early in the morning on Monday morning sets up the week in a really great way, holds me accountable. I can see it, it's close to my computer. Every morning during the week, I check off from the day before, and then I do a bit of a reflection on the week prior. Super powerful. Hopefully this helps you set up your week in a really great way. If you have any other tips on how you set up your week or how you hold yourself accountable, I'm always happy to hear that. So please share with me, or any other ideas you may have about goal setting and reaching our goals. Have a wonderful week. Have a wonderful November. Remember, we have 2 whole months left in 2020. So what are you going to do to make it a great rest of the year and set yourself up for a really great 2021? I know the days are getting dark and long, and it's supposed to snow again, but you know what? We can control the things that we want to control and the things that we can. And so let's make it a really great week. Thanks, friends.